I tell y'all, I'm like, man, I'm so glad that I can stay focused because that's what my co-host YTS Case be having me cracking up laughing. Every time I share a story, it always turns into what did I do? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? I share a story about something that somebody else did. And he was like, so what did you do? Did you jump in with it?
Cause how you gonna? It be certain things. It just be like, I know you played a part in it. You just try to make it seem like you don't do nothing. Like you just be there. Like, come on, bro.
All right, man. So the guests keep coming right here on this radio show, man. And those of you that's on Facebook Live, man, y'all in for a special treat. So I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this young lady right here, man. She got a loyal fan base, man. Everybody found out she was on Fusion Radio, was liking like crazy and everything. Like, man, I mean, it was so many people that was like it. I tried to follow all of them back, and I just had to say, look, if I try to stick around and try to follow them back, I'm going to be late getting here to the station. I'm just being real because it just kept coming in second after second after second. I said, I got to do that when I'm done with the radio show. You know what I'm saying? Follow all of them back when I get back. So what am I talking about, man? It's the beautiful man, Star Bandz is in the building. Welcome to Fusion Radio.
How you doing?
I'm like super geeked up about having you, getting into your whole movement and everything, featuring some of that good music from you and all that stuff. I know you've been on your tour of radio interviews. I've been peeping a lot of great people, a lot of great platforms. So kudos out to them, showing love out to them. But you're here with I and YTS Case, and so definitely want to get into, like, you know, give us a breakdown on who you are as an artist.
I'm a 15-year-old rapper. I just started taking it serious a year ago, but I've been rapping for like a good 4 years, 3-4 years.
15? Wow. I mean, come on, yo. I mean, it's not. I mean, 15, man. I mean, that's real. I mean, you starting off. I mean, it's gonna be a point where you're gonna be a veteran at a young age,
right?
So, with you being 15, you said you've been rapping for at least 4 years now. Well, you just started taking it serious, but you've been, like, doing your thing for at least 4 years. Mm-hmm. What made you, like, want to make music, though?
Listening to other people, for real. And, I don't know, I just really like music. Like, I really love music. I think everybody loves music, but it's just, I don't know, it's fun. It's something to do when I'm bored. You need to get something off my chest, you know?
Oh, for sure. So, like, what's some artists that you look up to, or that, no, I ain't gonna necessarily say look up to, but what's some artists that you really look at that made you feel like, oh, okay, I could do this too?
Young Boy. And I listen to Lil Durk, so yeah, I grew up listening to Lil Durk and Chief Keef, yeah. Young Boy.
It be like that though. I ain't gonna lie, Young Boy, he got a big influence on the younger generation. My generation too, though.
Yeah.
Sure. So, like, how would you, well, I ain't gonna say, I don't want to put you in no box, but how would you, like, categorize how you make music? Like, what's your sound?
My sound, I would say drill, I guess, but I could switch it up. And I got a song coming out that I switched it up on, because all my other songs don't really sound like how this one sound that I'm finna drop. But the rest of my songs, I say drill, like playing them at parties type stuff. Like, I feel like that's how my music is. You play them at a party.
Okay, so you like to turn up and have fun and go crazy on the track. Okay. So, like, when you be in the studio and stuff like that and you be making your songs, what's your process like? How you go about making your songs?
Like, what you mean? Writing it or what?
We could go both, because it's like it's a process in both. It's a process in how you write your music, and then it's a process of how you necessarily sit there and record your music too, though. So, like, yeah, you can tell us both.
Yeah, I don't freestyle at all. So, yeah, I write my song first, then I go to the studio. So, yeah, that's how I do that.
Now, I hope you ain't out here letting people write your bars. I hope you write your own bars.
Never. I like to write my music. I don't even like people telling me how to write a song. Like, I hate that.
Okay. Cause see, in my opinion, I feel like when you in that type of field of making music, I feel like it's only genuine, or like you only really cold if you writing your bars.
Exactly.
So if somebody else writing your bars for you, it's like
it don't really mean nothing for real. If it's coming from you, it sounds like it's meant. I guess you can.
Okay, so like. So, like, when you in the studio, though, like, who you, like, is it a specific engineer you like working with, or, like, you be working with all different type of people?
I go to different type of people, but I do have a favorite one. His name Tree on the Slab, but he in Kansas. I had a house out there. We used to live out there a few months ago. Well, we was back and forth, but when I did go out there, I went to the studio out there. He used like his beats for me be so raw, and I like his studio. I feel like that's the best one to go to. But I go to different places every time I go to the studio when I'm out here.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So like, what can we expect? Cause I seen little stuff like that you do, like as far as, you know, we do our research for the show and stuff like that. So I've been peeping. You've been putting your foot on people's necks. You feel me? Applying pressure. So like, but what can we expect coming next though?
Videos, and like I said, I got another song coming out that's not like the rest of my songs. So another song too. I got a video finna come out probably like next week or the week after that. And it's something I'm trying to like go crazy the whole summer. Now I'm finna be out of school, cause I would have been dropping more if I didn't have school. So now that school finna be out, I'm finna just try to focus on my music more than anything. So definitely more songs. And people been telling me to make a Duke song, so I'm like,
I'm looking forward to that.
I might do that.
I'm looking forward to that.
And people be going up off Duke songs.
Yeah, they do.
Real viral off Duke songs. I think that'll give me a lot of exposure too.
That's what's up. So we listening to you. I'm not gonna have the people wait no more longer. Normally, I give you a chance to pick which song we gonna play, right? First,
right?
But I'm gonna be selfish, right? I definitely want to hear this "Capping for the Look."
Yeah,
I want to hear that one first. So talk to us about what was the inspiration behind it and what we in store for with "Capping for the Look."
Capping for the look. You capping on the net. You ain't like that in real life. You just capping for the look. You know.
That's why I want to play it, because I knew you was finna give me that. That's exactly why I wanted to play that one first, because the way you said that. We back in a second with more with our girl, man, Star Bandz and Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YCS, Keys, man. Capping for the Look is in your ears right now.
On your neck, are they no mask and Nike tag? Got the Subi on my touch, boy, you look, don't break your neck. Else we want the spot, gotta make a stats, can't go like that. Now let's get into it about some money. Bet y'all can't go rack for rack. Shorty got beef, snapping chats. Now I'm snapping on this beat. You can't go bar for bar with me. I get paid to rap on beats. I get paid just to do shows. I'm really hot. What I say goes. The DSB is one of her goals. Put up deep in all white rolls. To the outside, said, what up? Get up in the field. He ain't push up, but I know it's real. Every time I think about it, it give me chills. And no, I ain't scared. I just don't see red. I just don't leave you stretched. Then I hospital bed. On some painkillers. Yeah, that's my killer. We doing same shows, make a dance just like a trailer. If I need to get him gone, I call up John, he get right with him. Call my Santa, wife and nose, my wrist on froze, I'm talking winter. We eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I ain't been gone for long, but now I'm back and getting bigger. And yeah, we all love God, but touch my chain, you going with it. I'm a real raw, real bone, but don't get it twisted, I'll get right with you. But that's enough said. You know how I play it. Tell him if you wanna feed, I'm need some bread. Tell him if you wanna tweak it, hit with it. Your boyfriend screaming as beat shorty. Cause they all know me shorty. Got the box up in the back, and they gon' turn to this beat shorty. At the functions cutting up, and all my shorties pop out cuts. And yeah, we all get tea, but it ain't none to get you touched. They know SB don't stay too much. I personally put belt to touch. And don't nobody want no smoke for your guarantee, I'll get you rushed. Time about to smoke, I'm still in touch. And I can go all day, that's why the song ain't got no hook. Your boyfriend digging me, he said he liked the way I look. And ain't no more few shows, you like 200 just for the buck. Tell him get outside, cause y'all be land on the buck. Acting like y'all like that, know your homie got his tuck. Post your pipe all on the brim, exactly how he had got bucked. Whoever I'm with, they play it safe, y'all just be capping for the luck. I got real motion, you can tell by how I talk. He a broke boy, and I can tell by the way he walk. Don't call my phone about what I'm doing, if it ain't about money, then I won't talk. I swim at when I catch it, better be walking what she talk. She steady, spread a rumor, so I had to tap a jaw. Don't put like 4 fab on the head, I'm talking bread to get it gone. I really don't like females, that's why I ain't got no friends. But Carvey, that's my slang, gon' be my shorty to the end.
Man, why I felt like there was like a straight drop the mic moment right there when she got done. Straight drop the mic moment. She talked her stuff, dropped the mic and said, I'm gone. It's Fusion Radio, Bryce. Listen, watch this case, our girl, man. 15 years old, man, in the building, man. Star Bandz is in the building. So talk to me about this name, Star Bandz. Like, what's the story behind Star Bandz?
My name's Star, so Star. And then Bandz came from, like I said, I've been trying to rap. So before Star Bandz came, I used to call myself Baby Got Bandz. Like, I don't know. Like, one day I was just in the room, and I'm like, I want to be a rapper, and if I do be a rapper, I'm going to name myself that. And then one day I just made my Instagram Star Bandz, and then I just went off that because it sounded wrong.
So I want to get into, like, feedback from people your age and older. Like, share with us, man, what are they saying when they hear your music, see you on all these different interviews?
Everybody say I'm wrong. Well, some people be envious, haters, mostly be girls. But other than that, I'm friends with a lot of older people and people my age, and everybody that I know, they all like my music. I ain't never really heard nobody say that they didn't like none of my songs.
So, like, with you being so young, though, and making music and actually, like, getting traction from your music, like, how you deal with, like little things like that normal kids should be able to do, but you necessarily can't do because you got to move a certain type of way with you being an up-and-coming artist.
Exactly. It's hard. Like, I'm just like, I ain't got no normal kid life. Like I'm doing stuff like this, going to interviews and stuff. I can't really, like, sit in the house chill for real. But I could definitely say, like, I got to watch what I post and all that. Like, I can't make myself look bad or anything. Like, that's why most of the time I just really just post my music when I'm on my page. Like, I don't really post nothing for real on IG as much as I should. Like, drop pictures and stuff. I really don't be doing that. I just promote my music. That's about it on social media.
So, like, to build out that, like, how do it be like when you go to school, though? Like, do people still treat you the same they was before you started really dropping music, or it'd be way different?
I mean, I've been going to, like, the same district, and I've been in the same area my whole life. So a lot of people been knew me, like I grew up with them or something like that, or they'll know my brother, so they'll know who I am. But when I had, like, this is my first year of high school, so I'm a freshman, so when I first went to school, a lot of people knew who I was. I didn't, like, that was my problem. I really don't be knowing how known I am. Like, I be feeling so regular. Like, when I do get attention, I be, like, real surprised. Like, I don't be feeling like I'm known for real. Like, I ain't never been cocky about it. Like, oh, I'm famous, I'm known. Oh, you know me. Like, I never really been, like, one of them people who, like, to ask me, like, do you know who I am type stuff. Like, you know how people be. But, yeah, a lot of people, I think everybody probably know who I am in my school. Like, I had just did a talent show. It was people in the crowd singing my song and stuff. I'm like, dang, I didn't even know y'all. Like I said, I didn't know this many people knew who I was for real.
So let's build on the talent show and everything, because I was just getting ready to talk to you about performances, and bam, you put it out there and everything. Like, give us some key things that we should look out for when we see you perform.
What you mean? How can I respond to that?
Key things, some things that you had a Star Bandz show when this happened.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? When your song come on, is it a certain, like, area of the building that's like that super stardom that they doing some dances to your stuff, or?
No, I don't got no dances or nothing like that. I don't know. I always do this little dance when I rap, like, in my music.
See, that's something key.
If you pay attention, like, I don't know. I do this little dance. I don't even know. I don't know for real. Like, I guess I be like water. Like, I always say, I be like, what? Hey, that's all I say. So I guess you'll know I'm performing if you hear me saying that. My ad-libs got all that in there.
So let's build on that. Outside of that talent show, what's some accomplishments that you're proud of that you did in your young career?
What'd you say?
Outside of that talent show, what's some other accomplishments that you did that you're, like, super proud of that, you want to share with the audience?
Accomplishments that I made, probably one of them, like I said, I just switched my floor for the first time in a song. Like, I never did that ever. And I feel like that's one of the accomplishments that I made, especially because I'm a girl, and I be rapping like that, like dudes rap like that. So I feel like I really did a good job with switching my floor for the first time. I feel like I accomplished that, because when I used to think about other flows, I used to think, like, I had to make a love song. Like, that's all I thought. I'm not going to make no love song. I'm making a love song for it. So I feel like I accomplished that.
That's what's up. This is WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago.
So, okay, so with you being in the game for like as long as you've been in the game, like what's some things that you learned that you be like, okay, I didn't know this for a fact when I first started. Like if you was to go back right now to yourself when you first started making music, what's some things you would have told yourself like, yeah, just look out for this or be mindful for that, like things like that.
Criticism, for real. Like people like in my comments, I be going through. I don't know how some people, famous people don't be saying that. So I'm finna say something. So I be having to stop myself. So I gotta get used to criticism. Like I ain't really think that came with it. I always knew people be haters, but people like really criticize you, get under your skin, and make you want to say something. But other things I learned probably to stay consistent, cause I'm still learning how to do that. Cause like I said, school is getting in the way of that. So I need to learn how to be consistent, also. So that's something I learned too.
For sure. As far as like consistency, it's like, well, I ain't gonna say it like that, but me personally, I just feel like that all comes with like if you really want it or not. Because It's like, think about it. No, it's 24 hours in a day. Nobody is just like busy nonstop the whole 24 hours. So it's like in your day, it's all about what you want to do with your day, how you want to go about it. Like, yeah, you might have school and other responsibilities you got to do, but you got downtime or you got like certain points of your day where you could fake do this and do that. So like, as an artist, you gonna find a way to do it. Like, cause you know everybody different. I ain't trying to speak on your schedule or what you got going on, but like, if you really want it and this actually what you want to do, you gonna find some type of way to maneuver through that and like stay consistent. Cause it's crazy you said that though, cause I'm kind of low key going through that myself. But it's different for everybody though, cause everybody got their own situation. So you just gotta find the best way to like certain things, like staying in the studio or always try to write something or like just think about something, like things like that. But as you go on, you gonna learn that though, cause everybody process of making music or like even going about music is different. So you know, you got that mindset of not letting people tell you like how to go about that. I would say keep that, but in some type of way, listen to a certain extent.
Right.
To a certain extent, cause like you never know, like somebody might put you up on game or like tell you something that might enhance you, but you don't just take everything somebody's saying, just go face first like that. You feel me? You don't do it like that. So you think in the right way, but it's gonna come. It's a process. Cause like
I see what you're saying. Like I wouldn't necessarily say most of the time I try to write a song every day, but
for sure.
Throughout the day, if I hear a new word or something, I put it in my notes. Like I put a new word in my notes, or if these lines pop up in my head, I put it all in my notes. So next time I do write a song, I know some things I can say. So I say, like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Like you said, if I really wanted it and all that, which I do, it just be, and I don't know. Sometimes I just want to chill sometimes. So it's like, I don't feel like doing this right now.
No, that's the crazy thing about it though, and that's one challenge you gonna have to figure out how to deal with, cause like you being so young and like you said, it be days where you probably just want to be a regular teenage girl, you feel me, and do your thing or whatever teenage girls do, you feel me. But at the same time, with you being an artist, it's gonna be them times you ain't gonna be able to do that. So it's like it's all about like just finding that balance though. You feel me? Just finding that balance, and so you could do your thing still though, cause you feel me, life is short. You want to have fun, but you still want to handle business at the same time.
Exactly.
So I want to build on these EPs that you dropped. You released the Big Bandz EP in 2022. And then you, of course, this year released the Where You Been EP. So take us through the process of creating them. Talk to us about what we should know about these both EPs. Let us know where they're available for us to tap in and get this good music in our life.
The first one, Big Bandz, that was my first EP that I dropped. That was like right after my first, like when I first started taking it serious, so a year ago, when I first started taking it serious. That song, No Hook on there, that song went up, and then I'm like, okay. And I had some songs that I never released. Like I always just go to the studio, I just never release my song. Like that's the first song I released, and that's the first ever time I released all my songs. Like I never used to put my stuff out. So that album was really just putting that song on there and the rest of my other songs that I did have and I did write. I just put those on that EP. And then the one, Start Bandz Where You Been, I did that because in No Hook, in the beginning, it say they like Stop Bandz Where You Been. And everybody, that caught everybody's attention. Like everybody always say that, like, even when I first started school, somebody see me like, they be like, Stop Bandz Where You Been. Like, people always say that to me. Like, I feel like that's one of my real known lines. So I said that because last time I dropped it on my birthday, that album. So I dropped that in March. And the last time I dropped before my birthday was in November. And I was playing basketball at the time. So, like, when I got home from school, I just used to just go to sleep. Like, I just kept going to sleep. So I feel like that really took my man off my music. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna drop this album for my birthday. And then I put I put Start Bandz with Ben because I've been gone for so long. So that's I've been making music, I guess.
Wait a minute, so you a hooper?
Yeah, I hoop.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say I take it serious, but yeah, I was hooping.
So who's some inspirations when it comes to basketball?
Oh, my brother.
Your brother. Talk to us about him. How cold is he?
He real raw.
He real raw.
He real raw.
Anybody that he reminds us of that's out right now, college, NBA, that, you know, we say we could, you know, get a glimpse of him?
I don't know. I ain't into that for real. To even know nobody, not even know NBA players like that.
So, I mean, what's his game like? Is he a combination of a shooter or a combination of somebody that's athletic that drives to the basket, dunks on people, embarrasses people?
He dunks on people.
Oh.
He be dunking. He raw. I don't know. He just raw. He raw. You gotta look him up for real.
That's what's up. I love that. Your brother is your inspiration when it comes to basketball. That's awesome.
Because people like know me as his little sister because he played basketball, so they know who little sister I am.
Man, I see that ray of sunshine every day. So I want to go back to some different nuggets that you share and just, I guess, man, give some people their flowers that have, like, really been supportive of your movement, family and friend-wise, and have given you some good advice that you can take with you as a young artist. Shout them out.
I say my mama for sure. She the one who get me into stuff like this, and Nike also, he get me into stuff like this. Like, he the one been setting all these things up for me, and I just met him, and he doing all this for me, and I just met him, and my stepdaddy. Definitely my friends for sure. Like my friend Aaron, I just met him in August. He know all my songs. Like, he didn't even know, like, nothing about my music for real till I showed him. Ever since, like, every time I have, like, a little performance or something, or anything that something to do with my music and he able to come, he'll come. Yeah, also, my little cousin, Yaya, she know all my songs, too. Like, that been my study. Even before all this started going up, she been knowing my songs from the first to the last from now. Like, she always been around. That's definitely my study.
Yeah, let's expand on that a little bit, because, you know, we got a chance to meet Nike, you feel me? He brought CCBKE up here and stuff like that, so we got a chance to chop it up with him a little bit. So, like, how did that relationship come about and y'all get to working and doing business together?
Through my mama and Money made her also. So, definitely through my mama, though, because they're my mama friends, so she know them.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. So some goals that you have set for you musically, career-wise, that you want to achieve?
Drop more, like I said, be more consistent. So drop more, that's a goal that I have. And I also want to go up more than what I am. Like, I got good exposure and all that, but I feel like I could be better. Like, that's all I always say. Even when people be like, oh, you raw and all this, it could be better. Like, I always say that.
I definitely respect that. And one thing I want to tell you as an artist to an artist, like, when me listening to you and, like, seeing your appearance and, like, and just, like, doing my little research on you, like, you got a gimmick. And what I mean by that is, like, you got something, like, that you could really expand on. Because, like, as far as, like, Chicago artists, we always trying to figure out, like, how could we set ourselves apart. So with you being 15 and actually having bars and, like, being, like, a female too, though, like, it's, like, we just now starting to see females, like, rise up in our city as far as, like, making music and, like, rapping and stuff like that. So with you being 15, you open a whole nother gateway to a whole nother section that people not even looking at right now. You feel me? So, like, you got to use that to your advantage, like, and go crazy, because you already going crazy. So just keep your foot on people's necks and keep applying that pressure. You got it, though, because you ahead of the game already. And another little nugget, because I had to learn this along the road, too, though. Start learning about the business side of music while you so young now. Because, like what I don't want to happen is somebody to look at you like, oh yeah, she 15, woo, she don't know about this, she don't know about that, and somebody try to take advantage of you. Because you got good music and you could actually get paid off your music. So just start learning about the music, the business aspect of it. Because the more work you put in, of course you're going to want to get paid for it. Who wants to keep putting all this time, effort, and money behind this and ain't getting paid for it?
Right.
So start thinking about the business as of, because the business aspect is it's kind of almost more important than the actual music in some type of way. Because if you got your business on point, then that's how the money flowing how it's supposed to. So if the business ain't on point, then you ain't gonna see the money you're supposed to.
Exactly.
Like you could have a hit record, you could have the best song right now in the world, but if you ain't got your business together, you ain't gonna see a dime from it, and you gonna get somebody else rich. Nah, that's supposed to be you and mama money. You feel me? So most definitely work on that business aspect, and just keep going crazy, keep being consistent, doing your thing, and you got it. Definitely got it.
That's what's up. So, like, this was tremendously a lot of fun to spend time with you today and share you with the radio audience and, of course, the viewers on Facebook Live and everything. So, we got one more song from you. It's entitled SB. Talk to us about SB. What should we know about it?
It's a drill song. I shot this video at a party, so I say it's a party song. If anything, like this to you up. But it's slept on, so that's why I had sent it to. Because I be promoting my other songs. I feel like this one of the songs that I really don't promote for real. But I feel like it's a decent song to me. And I know my song's bad, and I don't think this song really that bad. So.
All right, so you just gave us some homework to do. Those of us that haven't saw the video. Where do we go to go check out this video?
You can go on YouTube.
YouTube, and we type in what?
Star Bandz. STAR space BANDZ.
Social media-wise, how they stay in tune with your movement?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at starbandz, STAR.BANDZ.
It's my girl, Star Bandz. It's Fusion Radio with Brian Stetson and YTS Case, and we're about to jump into your single called SB right now. Turn it up real loud. It's Fusion Radio.
I got racks on top of racks, got stacks on top of stacks. Got my time to took my phone, I'm calling the gas, getting wet. SB, she don't pop out alone. You see me at shows, we coming to pack. Your boyfriend still calling my phone, I'm sending them home like I'm gonna back. SB don't got fans, SB don't got funds. This guy got a cooler kid, but get hot just like the sun. BANDZ, that's me. I'm cool as they could be. I might just take your boyfriend and give him back in a week. They call me a Estrella, it's TAI for short. I don't even want to do it for real, just play them like a sport. We don't play ball with goofies, we don't leak up with groupies. I'm so very down, I took patches in my two-piece. I'm from the burbs, but I still do you dirt. Living back and forth, from the heights, stay out all night, it never work. I keep my shorty by my side, she got a rat, cause that's my brody, and if it's others forever stuck with you a cluck, better look out for me. Might look soft up in your ass, will be surprised when I up the short. Hey, this back out, bet I black it on his beat, like I'm that short, he claiming me, like I don't know, he keep claiming me, like I'm that shorty, and if he think he playing me, just know I'm doing him so dirty. My head called a bad surprise, I gotta set you, like get up with me. They say I'm wrong when I'm on sand, but I'ma say you, so let's get busy. I don't want new friends, cause they out if you chat me, you nuts like Jim. I stay on the road, I'm doing these shows. Watch me, I'ma blow a lesson to snip. Just to the cat cash out that sack. Don't want your mans, come get him back. We don't beef on social sites. We get your low, no way yet. They know stock, go test the tag. They clap at me, I'm clapping back. And we drop out like flares. Don't turn no legs, I fresh out the bag. Just to the cat cash out that sack. Don't want your mans, come get him back. We don't beef on social sites. We get your low, no way yet. They know stock, go test the tag. They clap at me, I'm clapping back. And we drop out like flares. Don't turn no legs, I fresh out the bag. SB don't got fans. SB don't got funds. This guy got a cooler kid, but get hot just like the sun. BANDZ, that's me. I'm cool as they could be. I might just take your boyfriend and give him back in a week. They call me Estrella, it's TAI for short. I don't even want to do it for real, just play them like a sport. We don't play ball with goofies, we don't leak up with groupies. I'm so very down, I took patches in my two-piece. SB don't got, SB don't got. Why? This guy got a hot just like the sun. BANDZ, that's me. Cool as they could be. Might just take your boyfriend and give him back.